It's as despair keeps on winning in the Nanatsu no Taizai. There was not a single one looking for hope in this chapter. This was just utter bull, but it was a powerful chapters, and a lot of them too. I'll gonna be straight. I don't like Arthur, but that's only because I hated his voice in the anime. Why the hell did he get that kind of voice? It doesn't suit him at all. But it seems that he has at least become powerful enough with the assistance of that Nodachi samurai guy to defeat a grey demon. He is determined to find hope, so I guess this is the time for Marilyn's prophecy to come true. She did say that Arthur was one day gonna rule all of Britannia. I guess he will be the one to bring together everyone to fight back now that Meliodas is dead. As reinforcements arrive, they make a run for it. It's during this time that apparently the cat that is now sitting on Arthur's shoulders is talking. Also, the samurai who has up until now barely spoken a word says something strange like, as long as that cat is on your side, you should not know death. Or is he implying that if that cat is hanging on around you, you are not allowed to die? But the cat is talking, which is actually and the way he says buku is actually the only reason why Arthur is surprised. Yeah, that cat of his is a strange creature. I mean, he says himself, I would also love for you to become stronger, Arthur. Are you telling me that cat is the secret to his power? Some sort of creature that will not allow him to die? Or anything else? The rest of the chapter, because we're getting two chapters of 179 of Nanatsu no Taisai, is just of a face we haven't seen before, but gets confirmed in the next chapter. He ran away from the madding townspeople and ended up in the boar hat, where it turns out that Elizabeth is still serving drinks. In the next chapter of 180, it has a very strange chapter, but it's better than 179. In that one, we turns out that the unmasked Holy Knight is actually Gorgius, the vanishing guy, the one who threatened Meliodas and Elizabeth and all that stuff. And also Elizabeth's food. I mean, in a way, I dislike Elizabeth, especially on how she's copying the man she loves to a T. It's almost unbearable. It's almost making me seem like she has no personality of her own. But then again, I just don't dislike those people with low quality, because the reason why I'm saying that is because apparently Elizabeth's food is also disgusting, but it's more eatable than Meliodas. How is that possible? Are you telling me she's just not good at cooking, or is she really trying to copy Meliodas? Either way, she has a quick talk with Gorgius, but he leaves after a while. It's also in this boar hat that Elizabeth is keeping the corpse of Meliodas, who has shown no signs of molding or even bleeding. Is that a hint that not even demon corpses rot? I mean, that grey demon corpse did show battle damage, as did that red demon, but technically it wasn't molded or anything, so yeah, maybe not. They don't show that much. But she is desperate in wanting to Meliodas to come back to them. But we all know that's not gonna happen, at least not yet. It seriously pisses me off to see that the demons are winning this way, and they're laughing at the humanity's madness. It's during this time that the most strange thing happened, that actually makes sense, also appear. A wandering knight enters the boar hat. That makes Hawk, who is also staying with Elizabeth, a bit scared because he had rumors. It turns out that this holy knight is the one called Silver, I think, during that tournament. A guy who was covered in head to toe with metal and was having a blue demon as a partner. Yeah, somehow it reveals that this man knows Elizabeth. And how does he know Elizabeth? Well, he takes off his helmet. The face looks a little bit younger, but apparently that's Sarataras. Yeah, the former great holy knight, the one who was said to be on par with the seven deadly sins. Does that mean he was on par with all the seven deadly sins, or just Meliodas when he was at full power? Or something else? Saratas is alive. Last time we saw him, he was deader than dead. I mean, I've always suspected he would come back. I mean, we barely have anything on his personality, not to mention the fact that he was called the strongest after the sins. We need someone that strong to help. But how? How did he come back? The fact is, I can't help but check that he looks younger. Is this some kind of reviving or whatever? Well, either way, this chapter brings a lot of mysteries and a lot of suspense. Next week's chapter is called The Great Holy Night, Saratras. So will we finally get some answer? I hope. And after that, can we please move on to Hope? Where are all the others? Or you tell me, have King went back to the fairies to protect them and Ban done something else, and Diana and them have returned to the giants? Is that how it is? No, it seems very likely that Arthur is the one who's going to reunite everybody. He's the man who's going to rule Britannia after all. Give me your thoughts if you have any.